Adios, Bob. That's just one of the headlines residents in Zimbabwe woke up to this morning. And now, after 2 weeks of political turmoil, the African country is getting ready to swear in its next president. A hero's welcome for Emmerson Mnangagwa, Zimbabwe's former vice president, returning home today, 2 weeks after he fled to South Africa, fearing for his own safety. The 71-year-old will be sworn in Friday, replacing Robert Mugabe, who resigned on Tuesday. Mugabe was placed under military house arrest after he fired Mnangagwa, paving the way for his wife, Grace Mugabe, to eventually become leader. Despite the celebrations, critics are already pointing to Mnangagwa's checkered past. He was head of state security in the 80s during a bloody crackdown that killed 20,000 people.
Zimbabwe is not going to go forward, and the people who are going to take over from now, they are Mugabe's minions, they are Mugabe's acolytes. And so until and unless they reform, it's still going to be game on.
It is clear that ethnic cleansing did take place against the Rohingya. That statement today from U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, who says he's looked at the evidence and determined that Myanmar's military did specifically target Rohingya Muslims. More than 600,000 have fled to neighboring Bangladesh in recent months, telling stories of mass murder, rape, and destruction. They were catching us and slaughtering us and firing at us, he says. We could not move. We were surrounded by the army. They killed our people and set fire to our houses. The military has denied all claims of ethnic cleansing. Talks continue between Bangladesh and Myanmar, with the goal of allowing some of the refugees to return home.
Mr. Mladic, if you we adjourn, Mr. Mladic will be removed from the courtroom.
A courtroom outburst by Ratko Mladic today, better known as the Butcher of Bosnia. A UN tribunal sentencing the 75-year-old to life in prison today for carrying out acts of genocide as commander of the Bosnian Serb army during the Bosnian War in the early 90s. More than 8,000 Muslim boys and men were killed in the genocide under Mladic's command. More than 100,000 were killed in the Bosnian War in all. Mladic plans to appeal the life sentence.